first opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the...
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded to short. Correa is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about Carlos Correa, you're talking about one of the great talents in today's game. Has an elite arm, aims to be a leader in the clubhouse. He's really everything you can ask for in a shortstop.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Christian Yelich set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult is the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
In now, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Hit down the third base line, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Chen sets. Here he comes 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that. Justin Bour makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the box. Colby Rasmus strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 7.
Luis Valbuena steps in now.
Luis Valbuena.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now the runner's on his way home. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Ho, ho. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there.
Oh, nice recovery, though. Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And it's quickly 0-2. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that? A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Adeiny Echeverria steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. McHugh's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 9.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Springer. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is set to deliver the 0-1. Runner going a second time. Grounder down the line at third. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail this one 1-0. George Springer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Spin throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Number 1, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. Late square, and this is popped up. Real Muto scoops it up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. Echeverria for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Christian Yelich is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, first baseman
Justin Bour will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Runner goes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
up next.
JT Realmuto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce an...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. McHugh pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marwin Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And certainly not something you see all that often. The intentional walk to the leadoff hitter. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. A tag for 1.
Now batting.
Luis Valbuena will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and one out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Bounce to first. Bohr right there. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't. Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
McHugh into his motion. Here's the 0-1. To first. Valbuena's got it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Rasmus. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
D. Gordon will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Out in front of it, strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Swung on and chopped up the middle to his left, Correa. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Martin Prado stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runner goes for third. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To short, hit hard. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. George Springer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, George.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Stanton, still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Evan Gaddis digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. To short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Houston. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
McHugh gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Justin Bour will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
A windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. JT Realmuto will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marisnick. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Colby Rasmus gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
And a curious decision there, to say the least, as they intentionally walk the leadoff guy. Luis Valbuena steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Marcell Ozuna is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Got him. D. Gordon comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Gonzalez comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. One left for here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Runs up and gets this one down. Gordon fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
George Springer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Martin Prado will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Giancarlo Stanton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and this goes right past him. Christian Yelich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The tag gets 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is. Carlos Correa digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And certainly not something you see all that often. The intentional walk to the leadoff hitter.
Up next for the Astros.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. No one out with a runner at second. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A man at third with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Up next for the Astros.
Colby Rasmus bats now, and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Chen's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Justin Bohr will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. JT Realmuto will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Marcell Ozuna will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been great his entire career. Career ERA in the low 2s. Every time out, keeps his team in the ball game, gives them a good outing. I expect to see the same here in this one.
On the move now is Fowler. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. He's running again. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, this is just a prototypical at-bat by a number 2 hitter. You'll see it right here. He just sees a big opening out there, and he just puts his baseball right in that big opening. Runners are at the corners now to start the inning.
Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting fourth.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded down the third baseline. The tag, and they got him at third. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Settling in now, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist moves over. 2 down. Yasiel Puig gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Underhanded flip. Justin Turner will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Utley comes up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Kyle Schwarber stands in.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Batting 8. Second base.
Javier Baez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Tap fouled at home plate. Kershaw's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Seager is up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is... Andre Ethier strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Center fielder, Andre Ethier.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss that time from Ethier as he's retired for the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Schwarber waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Popped high in the air. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. John Lester set to lead off the 3rd, 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he can't make the play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Dexter Fowler digs in now, hoping he gets to see some pitches here after being intentionally walked in his first appearance. Utley for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ethier's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up. Leading off the inning, Chase Utley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Lester into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone.
Well, if I were you, I'd make that jog back to the dugout a slow one because you're going to find one angry manager when you get there.
Clayton Kershaw stands in for the first time. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
And you know, sometimes you put a bat in a pitcher's hands and he thinks he's Jose Reyes. You got to give him an E for effort, I guess, but the last thing I want to see is my pitcher pulling a hammy trying to leg out a bunt single.
In the air now, out to left. Zobrist is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Ben Zobrist is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Got him. Stepping in, Miguel Montero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Puig giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Addison Russell will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top. Corey Seager will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey kids, be sure to ask your parents to pick up an application for the Dodger Blue Crew. You'll receive an exciting membership package that will allow you to help root your Dodgers on to victory. For more information, stop by guest services here at Dodger Stadium. Hey, Dodger fans, be sure to join us here at Dodger Stadium next Saturday night as we welcome back players and coaches for the 30th anniversary of the 1981 Dodgers World Championship team that defeated the Yankees in 6 games. Get your tickets now for this special event. Visit Dodgers.com. Dodger fans, sleep under the stars on the field at the annual Dodger Stadium Sleepover. You can play catch in the outfield, catch a baseball-themed movie on the Dodger Vision board, or stay warm overnight with a free-sleeve Dodger-themed blanket. For more information on the Dodger Stadium Sleepover, visit Dodgers.com. Hey fans, ensure your place in Dodger Stadium forever with a baseball in the Dodgers Wall of Fame. Not only will your contribution support the wide-reaching efforts of the Dodger Dream Foundation, but also your name will forever be etched into the hallowed hallways of Dodger Stadium. For more information, check it out online at Dodgers.com.
grounded to the right. Baez fields it cleanly and reined in, one away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
One away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away. Justin Turner stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This ball will be chopped foul. No runs, just one hit. One error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And now he's on the move again for second. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So striding in, Andre Ethier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runner goes for third. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Bryant scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and you got a question. Kyle Schwarber will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Javier Baez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Utley barehanded. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. John Lester is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left. Turner's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Yasmani Grandal will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Adrian Gonzalez in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just one pitch.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to...
Ouch, that one hit him. Chris Bryant comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Anthony Rizzo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Digging in. Little dribbler back at him. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Miguel Montero is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Addison Russell strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Kyle Schwarber steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Clayton Kershaw will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And a nice play there by Montero as he gets him at first to snuff out the bunt. Howie Kendrick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Corey Seager will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. Still down. Javier Baez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Gonzalez is there. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out. John Lester will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Dexter Fowler will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he is in there. Chris Bryant stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And that is into right field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Ethier. Still going back. But he won't get there. It falls in. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Around third and being waved on home.
The run scores from second. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Ben Zobrist will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Third baseman,
Justin Turner will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Zobrist is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Andre Ethier.
Lester's ready. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo home run for Andre Ethier. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it may be two. Miguel Montero comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
Right side. Gonzalez has it, and Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Addison Russell gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Very weakly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Clayton Kershaw comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Howie Kendrick will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Corey Seager stands into the box. He could really use the knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Javier Baez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Kershaw is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
the pitcher,
John Lester gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And, you know, working inside is great. Even back in...
Ouch, that one hit him. Dexter Fowler steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runs up and gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. Yasiel Puig will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting,
Justin Turner will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
the center fielder, number 16.
Andre Ethier makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Jon Lester. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Nothing but help your club in the long run.
Left 6 men on base.
So that'll just about do it for Eric. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Valbuena is up with it, and they get Fowler at first, trying to bunt his way aboard. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. EK, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. he's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. McHugh sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. To short. Correa has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Rizzo scoops it up, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, right fielder.
At the plate, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he steps off. Runner goes for third. And he is in there. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
Zobrist sprinting after it. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-2 pitch. Runners on his way to third. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play. Ben Zobrist makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. McHugh into his motion. Coming at him with the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. David Ross will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with one gone. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
There aren't too many catchers that you're going to have to worry about dropping a bunt down on you. But boy, give this guy credit. He sensed the opportunity, and he's going to wind up beating this out. That's just good baseball.
Here's Addison Russell. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. So stepping in, Miguel Montero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Second and third, 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a... Colby Rasmus strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Number 10 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 10.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-1 on its way. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all of the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the third inning on the show. Number 10 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Javier Baez steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Anthony Rizzo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer waits on it. 2 gone. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Now batting, left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't knock it down. And that should score a run. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. David Ross steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jason Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Striding into the box, Jake Marisnik runs up and gets this one down. Baez gloves it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. George Springer, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 40 steps in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, number 40.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Valbuena is right there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting,
Addison Russell did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On the ground up the middle, Correa fields it cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
now batting, right fielder.
Miguel Montero stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the... Carlos Correa is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Bryant is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
the batter, number 10.
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So Javier Baez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. McHugh gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Slow roller back to the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tap foul at home plate. Chop this one right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Chris Bryant will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Montero giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Jason Castro will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Ben Zobrist steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Grounded to first. Valbuena's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, David Ross. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. McHugh's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Jake Marisnick gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist over to his left. 1 down.
The second baseman, number 20.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Russell's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
Stepping in, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Zobrist shading to his right, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Number 40 will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Shortstop.
Addison Russell strides in, grounded out his last time through. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly onto first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Miguel Montero will stand in again. Couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Hit down the line at first. A step on the bag for 1. Javier Baez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Bryant in foul ground, and he's retired 1 away.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Number 10 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Bryant is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chris Bryant will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit to first. There is Valbuena, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Fowler, still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And he gets there for the most exciting play in baseball, the inside the park home run. Jason Castro stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch is a called strike. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Down the third baseline. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Jose Altuve gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point, and he is out at second. Ben Zobrist gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. David Ross ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 40 stands in. Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop to first. Valbuena fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Jose Altuve strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. George Springer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Zobrist ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now batting, Carlos Correa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Addison Russell steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Miguel Montero stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marisnick going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the Evan Gaddis steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Lester gets the sign. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Number 10 steps into the box. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Runs up and gets this one down. Baez comes up with it. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the... Dexter Fowler comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side. And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And the throw is dropped. My gracious.
Boy, that play was just a mess all around. The runner breaks too early, and this should be an easy out. But instead, the end result is that he makes it to second base.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve has it. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
On the ground to the right side. To his right, Valbuena. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner. Luis Valbuena will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.